Why Tesla was kicked out of the S&P's ESG index. Okay guys, we have another crazy video here. So we have some recent new Tesla news. Tesla was recently kicked out of the S&P 500 ESG index, guys. Okay, this index tracks companies that are basically doing positive things for the environment, and it's kind of hilarious to me because Tesla is one of probably the few mega big tech large cap companies that is actually doing positive things to fight climate change. But we know that there's a lot of other things surrounding this situation. I'm going to talk about this a little bit in this video. If you guys enjoy this content, please smash the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. So let's just basically kind of figure out exactly what happened here. So as you can see here on CNBC, it says why Tesla was kicked out of the S&P 500 ESG index. So basically, the S&P explained why Tesla was kicked out. Okay, they said that Tesla's lack of a low carbon strategy and codes of business conduct, along with racism and poor working conditions, reported Tesla's factory in Fremont, California, affected the score. So very interesting. So now we can actually take a look at that blog post that was posted. Okay guys, so basically it looks like Tesla is basically getting a lot of slack lately. Okay, there's been a lot of negativity surrounding the company. So obviously we have the whole issues with a lot of Tesla recalls. Okay, we had problems with the supply chain issues. We had the Shanghai factory closed down. Reports of racism. Okay, Bill Gates comes out and says he has a $500 million short position against Tesla. Elon Musk tries to buy Twitter and then has to dump Tesla stock to fund some purchase. So this has been a really tough time for Tesla bulls. Okay, guys. I know some of you guys holding Tesla, you guys have been holding so far, you're down 40% this year. Okay, I can't remember the last time I've seen Tesla down 40%. Trading at these price levels. If we take a look at the price right here, it's around $700. That is a wonderful long-term support level. Okay, Tesla stock really hasn't dipped that low since last August. Okay, so I definitely think it's pretty attractive. The RSI is looking at around 33 here, so we haven't seen Tesla really, its RSI really go below 20 and dip way down here. So this is where I'm kind of looking to get back into Tesla, because I'm looking for as much negative news as possible so I can get back in. So let's kind of go a little bit over here on so let's kind of take a look at exactly what happens. So as you can see here, the S&P 500 ESG index, okay, they rebalance it every year. And basically what it is it's an index that is basically, set up to have companies that are into sustainable energy and things like that. And that actually are according to the S&P 500, doing good for the environment and things like that. To give you guys an exact definition of the index, we can take a look here. It says S&P 500 ESG index is a broad-based market cap weighted index that is designed to measure the performance of securities meeting sustainability criteria while maintaining similar overall industry group weights as the S&P 500. So if we go back here, we can see that several companies, okay, have entered, okay, and some of the biggest ones and some companies have left. Okay, so obviously the biggest companies of this index are Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, United Health, Procter & Gamble, Exxon, and JP Morgan. Now I kind of find it hilarious that ExxonMobil, a company that sells oil does more harm probably for our environment at the moment than probably any other resource. It's kind of hilarious that they're included in this index. Yet Tesla, a company that's reducing carbon emissions, has been kicked out. So as we can see here, the companies that have been kicked out are Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, Meta, Home Depot, Chevron, Costco, Broadcom, Accenture, and Wells Fargo. I understand the Chevron, but the Tesla one is pretty hilarious. And the blog post actually addressed Tesla in the post, knowing that they would get a lot of backlash for kicking them out. So it says, first and foremost, this GICS industry group, which Tesla's assessed, experienced an overall increase in average S&P Dow Jones Industrial ESG score. So Tesla's S&P DJI ESG score remained fairly stable, is pushed further down the ranks of relevant global industry peers. Okay. And it says up there a bunch of things happening. Additionally, it says basically The two separate events centered around claims of racial discrimination and poor working conditions at Tesla's Fremont factory, as well as its handling of NHTSA investigation after multiple deaths and injuries linked to its autopilot vehicles. Both of these events had a negative impact on the company's S&P DGI ESG score at a criteria level, subsequently its overall score. While Tesla may be playing its part in taking fuel power cars off the roads, falling behind its peers when examined through a wider ESG lens. Okay, guys, now, what has Elon Musk said about this? So here's an article on Wall Street Journal. Elon Musk calls ESG an outrageous scam after Tesla's moved from the index. Tesla CEO says S&P has lost their integrity, okay, citing carbon strategy, working conditions, and claims of racial discrimination for its removal. So, of course, Elon went to Twitter, tweeted about this, okay, guys, said some pretty interesting things about this whole situation. So, I'm going to read you guys from the Wall Street Journal. So he basically posted a bunch of tweets saying the ESG is an outrageous scam. The company's lost their integrity. He also posted a Twitter saying Exxon is rated top 10 in the world for environment, social, and governance by S&P, while Tesla didn't make the list. ESG is a scam. It's been weaponized by phony social justice warriors. Okay. Then Musk also said, okay, as you can see here, he said some other pretty interesting things as well. So he also tweeted that he now plans to vote Republican after voting Democrat in the past. So now we're going to talk about this because it seems like there was a Twitter thread talking about it. The ESG score determines how compliant your business is with the leftist agenda. So here is a broad breakdown of the top 10 holdings, or the top holdings in the ESG index. As you can see here, I mentioned some of the companies before. A lot of large cap companies in here, okay? Disney, Intel, McDonald's, Texas Instruments, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, etc. So, of course, Elon fired back and tweeted, and then there's been an interesting thread here, okay? So, what is going on here, and why exactly do I believe Tesla was kicked out of the index, and how does this affect Tesla shareholders in the long run? Okay, guys, so we're going to kind of address here. So yes, there have been claims of issues at Tesla, but I still don't understand what that has to do with their environmental, social, and governance score. Okay, it seems like to me that the fact that the S&P has included oil companies in the group, where oil companies like obviously like ExxonMobil are doing terrible things for the environment, but citing isolated incidents from Tesla that have basically kicked them out. So this is definitely a big slap in the face for Tesla, basically separating Tesla from many of its peers. If we take a look at many of the companies here on this list, we can see that basically S&P 500 has separated Tesla from the big caps. So what does this mean exactly for Tesla moving forward? Well, we know that there is a big leftist agenda out there. I don't want to get into politics too much on this channel. This channel is for making money, but it looks like the S&P 500 does not like Elon Musk's attempt to take Twitter private. I really think that's what this is behind. Elon Musk is trying to take Twitter, and he's trying to basically turn it into a private company so it can have basically a free speech platform, which also kind of coincides with the right wing and a lot of Republicans that have obviously differing opinions. And we know that Twitter is very blue pill, okay? So basically what this is saying is that, this is a political slap against Elon Musk. He's basically being penalized for trying to take Twitter private. I really believe that's what's going on, because a lot of these issues surrounding Tesla are not new. Tesla is a very polarizing company. It does a lot of good, but it also has some negative sides as well. So what does this do? Well, long term, it's not going to stop Tesla. Okay, Tesla is going to continue producing cars. It's going to continue rolling out new products, and it's going to continue to attract more revenue and higher net income, and they'll be able to pass on that net income to shareholders through retained earnings or simply producing a dividend in the long run. So I wouldn't be too alarmed about it, but I do think that negative news surrounding Tesla is always a dip buying opportunity, because we know in the long run the company is focused on production. These are just news articles. Okay, there was a lot of haters in the past for Tesla, and When I started talking about Tesla back in late 2019, early 2020, there was a lot of negativity surrounding the company, yet the stock price kept going up. So I wouldn't worry too much about this, but I do think that this is a short-term buying opportunity. For you guys out there that are holding long positions, this is a time to get in. We want to buy when no one else wants to own Tesla, and this news event puts a lot of fear in people. Of course, the market sold off, but I think a lot of people dumped Tesla because of this negative news release. So I think this is a dip buying opportunity, guys. I'm going to be adding Tesla shares finally for a while. I've been waiting for the price to come down to around 700. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Just make this quick news update. I think it's a nice buying opportunity for you guys out there who want to know more about Tesla. So you guys enjoy my content, please smash the red subscribe button for more videos. I will talk more about Tesla now because I now think it's the time to buy these shares while they're at discounted prices. So that's all I got. Until next time, guys. Take care.